Without the ocean, there is no life.
While Bill was developing business cases for Vancouver Island, he learned that seaweed was going to change the world. After an hour on the phone with one of Canada's most knowledgeable seaweed experts, Bill's entrepreneurial spirit was sparked, not because he needed a new project, but because of the positive social, environmental, and economic benefits this budding sector offered. Seaweed farming helps feed our growing populations, helps revitalize coastal communities, and reverses human impact on the oceans. Only 2% of our global food production comes from the ocean, but oceans cover 70% of our planet.
Seems like a no-brainer to me.
Hello, thanks for joining me. Tonight we are reading Sea Otter Pup. This is one of my favorite books because it talks about how sea otters use seaweed and kelp in their day-to-day lives. Let's read. Sea Otter Pup. There is a forest of seaweed in the ocean. It is a forest of kelp. At the bottom of the kelp forest, Mother Sea Otter searches for food. High above, her pup is waiting. He is wrapped in a piece of kelp so he can't drift away. While Mother is down below, he bobs, floating on his back in the cold waves, holding his front paws and hind flippers above the water to keep them dry. Pup is hungry. He is anxious for Mother to return and begins to make crying sounds to call for her. Wah, wah, wah. Pup's voice sounds like the cry of the gulls that soar high above him in the sky. Suddenly, Mother pops her head up above the waves. She swims to Pup and tucks him under her arm. Then she rolls over onto her back and Pup lies on her chest. Mother has 2 purple sea urchins for them to share. Pup is so hungry, he snatches one of the urchins from her paws. He opens his jaws as wide as he can and bites. Eew! Cries Pup. The sea urchin's spines are sharp. They hurt his mouth. Pup watches his mother. She is more careful. Purple urchins are her favorite food, and she knows just how to eat them. Using her teeth, she cracks open the hard shell and slurps out the tasty urchin. She shares a piece with Pup, and he gobbles it down. Eating sea urchins is messy. Mother and Pup must wash. Mother sets Pup aside and somersaults once, twice, 3 times under the ocean waves. Then she washes herself. Pup tries to copy her. He rubs his head with his paws and pulls at his fur. When Mother is finished with her own grooming, she squeezes the water out of Pup's fur. She combs him with her claws and fluffs him all over. Pup yawns. The afternoon sun is warm and he snuggles closer against Mother's chest. In a moment, he is fast asleep. Pup does not sleep for long. He is hungry again and Mother must leave him to die for food. They wash after every meal. Mother helps Pup and sometimes groom him while he is asleep. She will dive many, many more times throughout the days and nights. To find the urchins, crabs, and mollusks, she needs to feed them both. Soon Pup will begin to follow her deep down below the waves, and he will learn to find food for himself. The end. That was Sea Otter Pup. What a fun book, learning about sea otters and the way that they use seaweed and kelp to help them find food. Thanks for tuning in.